So like, in layman's terms, I only know what's best for me. I don't know what's best for anybody else, and nobody knows what's best for me but me. So that's basically it in a nutshell.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
So I hope that.
Another me born to celebrate you. So many years, my seed condemned, now free to rule. With your soul creator, no intent to shadow my disease. Everlasting pain, of sin. Left away to taste life of sin. My touch inhuman, nocturnal, beast inside is void of light. And empty shall remain. social there. Woman bleeding in my kiss. Men was close behind. Just like a snake I'm slithering through my world divine. And like a cat I'm stalking onto your soul when you feel like me. In emptiness. In emptiness. And you fill this thought with all the faces of this world and all the glory you're in. So what makes you so big? Rise and the cloud is falling. I offer fantasy and to create the fire. So let the children come to me. Their mother loves me so someday. Woman bleeding in my kiss. Man was close behind. Just like a snake I'm slithering through my world divine. And like a cat I'm stalking, haunting your soul when you feel like me.
And that we've been getting a lot of letters since I've been working here, probably about this next band. We've got David Vincent of Morbid Angel. Welcome to the show.
How you doing, Rick?
You've got a new record that's out right now.
We sure do, called Covenant. We're currently on tour for that right now in the States. As a matter of fact, probably by the time this airs, we'll be in Europe touring as well. And it's a heavy one.
Now, this new record is the first one on a major label, right?
It is.
Now, is that anything different? Because you've kind of always been underground or kept it like on indies or EPs putting out.
Right. Well, what we've done, we've managed to get ourselves a really good distribution network with the major label. We've never had that in the past. So that kind of allows us to get our greasy little fingers in more stores than we were in the past. But nothing's changed with the music. If anything, it's gotten worse. It's going to continue to get that way.
Right. Now, was there anybody that was ever telling you, because I'm sure, you know, Morbid Angel, you've got your solid fan base. There's a certain type of music that you guys always want to play.
We do.
And now being with a major, it seems like somebody would almost say, oh, would you try this? And working with a different producer.
Well, now, the producing that we had done, we actually had Fleming Rasmussen do the production, who he's known for some of the Metallica work.
The early Metallica stuff.
Early Metallica stuff. The real heavy Metallica stuff. He was really a fun person to work with, and he didn't really try to, I mean, we had all the material written, so he didn't really try to do anything other than bring out the best that he could in the band, which is mainly he does his work during mixdown, making sure all the tones are right, everything is, you know, we're very happy with the way the production came out. So probably look forward to working with him again in the future. But in terms of changing the material, I just don't know how you could do that with this kind of music. I mean, any other kind of music, you can say, oh, well, you know, clean up the vocals a little bit, slow down a little bit, change the lyrics. I mean, at that point, you got a different band, you know. So we try to stick to our guns, and certainly this is part of our covenant.
Was there ever anybody that was saying to you, you know, you guys should try doing this or try doing...
I'll tell you, I mean, opinions are like certain areas of the body. You know, everyone has one, and everyone would try to, you know, push you in one direction or another, but we're pretty deliberate about what we do, and I don't see that changing.
Good. Okay, we're going to be back, and we're also going to be playing the latest video when the Headbangers Ball continues, so stick around. Back with David Vincent of Morbid Angel, and we're about to play their video for Rapture. And tell me a little bit about making the video.
Well, it's actually interesting. We found a very creative director out in California. His name is Tony Kuhnwalder. And contrary to popular belief, it's not real easy to get a video on a station like yours. So we kind of have to watch what we do. So we tried extra hard to keep the elements that make Morbid Angel what it is, and still make it accessible enough to be able to reach in and get us into the markets that we can, because, you know, videos are so expensive to make. And people don't realize. They say, well, you know, I'm sure you get letters. Well, when are you going to get a video by this band or that band? And, you know, people just don't realize.
More than you can imagine.
More than you can imagine, much more. So we shot the video in an old movie town, and I think it came out real well. We're real happy with it.
Yeah, because I imagine, you know, I know by the letters that we get that that we definitely probably should be playing more of your type of music, and I know that there's a lot of fans. Now, without the radio play, because I know there's also not a lot of radio stations that are playing this type of music. I mean, for a lot of people, Headbangers Ball is their only venue to see any kind of death bands whatsoever.
Well, I will say, looking at it optimistically, though, in addition to, well, there's a lot of college radio support, but there are actual radio stations who, whether they're taking a lead from MTV or not, they're actually putting on special programming, like on a Friday or Saturday night with, you know, a couple hours and playing stuff that you actually can't hear during the day. So I think that's good. And I think people want to hear heavy music, and they're going to find a way to do that.
Okay, well, let's play the video, and why don't you intro it for us?
This is from the album Covenant. This is Rapture.
Welcome back to the Headbangers Ball. We're here with David Vincent and Morbid Angel. We just saw the video that you played, and one thing I want to say about that your type of fans, and definitely the fan base they have, because I know that sometimes the videos don't get played on MTV when I think that they should.
They're
and also,
fans.
there's record stores that don't even carry your type of music.
Right. Well, I think actually there's about 3,000 stores in the country that just because it has a warning label on it, that they will refuse to carry it. So it's up to us as consumers to just boycott those stores. Don't shop there. If they say that they're not going to carry something because of whatever reason, I mean, that's censorship and it's un-American. Got to get rid of it.
Okay. Now, I also know you were just on tour in the States.
Right.
And tell me about that.
Went real well. Played with Creator and Paradise Lost. Had a real good tour here, and probably by the time this airs, we're going to be in Europe touring with Dismember and Grave. Both of them are Swedish bands, and I'm sure we'll do some stuff with MTV Europe.
Now, are there any type of bands that you'd want to play with other than the death metal scene? Like maybe expose the music to a whole bunch of different fans that you think would be...
Well, we want to keep it heavy and aggressive because that's certainly the direction that we're in. And I think that's really what the fans want to see. These people they want something that's for them, and they want something that's special for them, and we try to give them that.
But do you think that maybe playing with another band, like another mega stadium heavy metal band would be good to expose more people to it? Or do you just like to keep it just to your fan base, keep it in the clubs?
Well, I don't know about clubs, theaters. It's certainly the larger venue that you get, the less personal it becomes. And this form of music is a very personal thing. It's an energy exchange between the band and the audience, which I think it's integral to this form of music.
Are there certain areas or maybe countries that the death metal scene's bigger than here in the States?
I wouldn't necessarily say bigger. I think that different countries, just due to the cultural differences, embrace things a little bit differently. But we're certainly ready to play anywhere that there's going to be a group of people there.
Because I know, like in Brazil, Sepultura won Video of the Year.
Well, Brazil is a very interesting market. We played there a couple times, and the fans are just animals, literally animals.
And one thing that we were talking about while you guys were watching their video was that if you do like the death metal videos, which we do think, both of us think should be played on Headbangers Ball, write to the Headbangers Ball. I'm going to give you the address a little bit later, and I'm going to give you a different name to write it to, because I was telling David, I'm not the one that's picking the videos, you guys are, so we will prove to the people who are picking the videos how important this type of...
Right to the programmer.
Exactly.
Right. Tell them what you want to see, and force them to put it on. I'm
going to give you the address later on in the show, so stick around. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Good luck with the European tour. And are you going to come back to the States after playing here?
I'm going to come back, and I'm going to see you.
There he goes, and make sure that we've been playing them. Well, stick around. There's going to be more Headbangers Ball.
Tomorrow, if you were there, I would give you a drumstick. I can hold them. But don't come in the house. Okay. Thank you. Be more aggressive. Aggressive. More aggression? Huh? What are you trying to say? Aggression?
Aggression. More aggression.
There you go. Thanks a lot, there. Peace. Peace, man. Look at my hands. My hands. That's stains from evil. Are we signing your album? Yeah. All right. I'd be my pleasure.
I like
Hat shaft, must say.
usually when you play that song, you know, we don't get much of a crowd reaction. You just kind of do it.
Nobody just blows on by us because there's no way to thrash that fast, though, is there? Ooh, hat shaft amateur, I must fucking say.
Hat shop. Hat
Wait a
shop.
minute, here we go.
What up, buddies?
Oh yeah.
Check out those shades. Those are styles. Yeah. I'm broke, dude.
$20?
Had to spend all my. Had to spend
I got
all my
mine.
money.
Your discount. Yeah, 5 fingers.
Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at my hand.
Oh,
Check him out.
you're pretty black. You look like a nigger.
That's evil stains.
Oh. Yeah, see, you're starting to rot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're getting into mold.
So y'all already have your souls being raped and your face ripped off?
So, I'll never know they play wrong.
Do you like Carcass? No, I hate that. That's great.
You like Dave Daniels? Yeah, probably.
No, I love the new album a lot, and the old album.
I don't like them. I didn't like too much grindcore.
Well, you just bought the shirt anyway, though. Stole it. Oh, you stole it. Okay, that's cool. Now I understand. What's up, dude? What's going on? How's jumping you, baby? I'm fucking jumping up. I'm jumping, Nice zooming everywhere, dude.
He's like filming this whole thing?
Yeah.
He's filming?
Yeah, he's filming. Yeah! I am very sick.
What is that, a bus pass or identification or what? Bus pass?
Hey, David, are you a horny We got a cover. Isn't that a nice cover? What does it mean?
I'm sure, man.
Is it like wallpaper, picture of wallpaper or something?
Can you go down the counter so I can take a picture with you and my friend?
Sure, right here? Right here? Around. Going on Bruno's Steven. Yeah, Bruno. Sign the can. That's my signature. You me sign it? Okay, I will. Sign something by you or something? I already signed something.
fucking change clothes or nothing. I just put these on because we rode all the way up in this van. And then had a 15-hour flight. I figure I might as well be comfortable, you know, t-shirt, pair of fucking. They're just cotton. You don't have warm-up pants over here? Soccer pants, you know?
Someone said something stupid, this guy.
What's up? No, I'm out to the camera. What's up?
What's up, camera?
Drunk.
Ready for tomorrow night, man. Tomorrow night we're gonna fucking kill, dude. Yes.
Número 7 cervezas? 7?
You left it inside.
No, you.
I left yours.
No, how many beers have you had is what I mean.
But
20? About 7 beers? Okay, well, there's the news.
Pete, sing for us.
I'm not a singer. I'm not a drummer.
Yeah, I drink beer. Go for that one.
What did you pay for this one?
It was free, man.
Free?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the dude's a friend of mine, man.
Oh, have you got all those free?
Well, no, I'm starting to pay him for this one now. Because this one's going to take forever to finish.
Oh, it's not there.
No, fuck no. I've got to all kinds of shit.
You're working on it in the US, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see.